Good morning, children. Welcome to social class. So, in social, we are learning the block 20, which is Arctic Thunder region. Yes, so in this, we have learned the location of Arctic Thunder region, the climate in this region, and the people who live in this region. Isn't it, children? So, in the third topic, we are going to learn about the vegetation and wildlife of Arctic Thunder region. Okay, so please open your social content books, children, and turn to page number 126. Okay, so in this region, children, we can see only few plants. Why? Because the land is covered with snow most of the time. Okay, as it is covered with snow with most of the time, it becomes unsuitable for growing the plants or the crops. Okay, and if you see, as it is covered with snow, the top layer of the soil is permanently frozen. Okay, it's not like soil, it's like a solid piece of soil frozen. Okay, and it is throughout the year. Okay, so that's why this layer is called as permafrost. Okay, permafrost. Yes, and the only plants which we can see here are lichens, mosses and draft willow trees. Okay, so these are some of the plants which we can see in this Arctic thunder region. Why? Because they can survive in that cold region. Okay, they adapted themselves, these plants have adapted themselves so that they can survive in that cold climatic condition. Okay, and these plants have become food for eating animals like caribou. Okay, so this becomes the food, like caribou is a herbivorous animal where it depends on the plants, isn't it? So in that way, these we can see only few plants in this Arctic thunder region. Okay, so coming to wildlife. So wildlife also we see only few animals in this region because it is very cold, isn't it? The climate is very cold. So animals have to survive in that cold region, cold climate. So there are only few animals which we see in this region like polar bears, snowy owls, seals, walrus, caribou, penguin, yak, or foxes, Arctic foxes, wolves, all these we can see in this polar region. And why do they survive in this region? How can they survive in this cold climate? Is that their body is covered with thick coat of fur. Okay, they have fur on their body and that is very thick. So because of that thick fur on their body, they are able to survive in that cold region. Okay, children, and the people who are living in this Arctic thunder region depend on animals for the food. Okay, they hunt and eat the food, isn't it? For clothing, they use the skin of dead seal, isn't it? Yesterday we have learned. And also to earn their living. Okay, so the people here depend on animals for their surviving. Okay, so this is our topic for today, children. I have given few keywords in your daily schedule. Please learn them, write it in your classwork, and underline in your content book also. And if you find any other difficult word, you can add it as your keyword. Okay, now coming to your question answers. What type of animals and plants are found in Arctic thunder region and why? So here we can see only few plants and few animals, isn't it? Why we see only few plants? Because the land is covered with snow almost all the time, isn't it? Most of the time. So, and this makes it unsuitable to grow the plants. So here we can see a very few plants like lichens, mosses, and draft willow trees. Okay, and also we see only few animals like polar bear, fox, Arctic foxes, wolf, seals, walrus, etc. Why? Because they can survive in that climate, cold climate. Okay, they have that thick fur on their body which protects them from this cold climatic condition. Okay, so write this answer in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your next question. uh, Write three differences between the person living in Arctic thunder region and someone living in Prairies. So prairies, where do they live? In the temperate grasslands, isn't it, children? So what is the difference? So if you see, prairies have, they are farmers, isn't it? They have made the grasslands into farmlands, isn't it? So that means they are farmers. Yes. And here, Arctic thunder region, they are hunters. They hunt the seal and walrus, isn't it? Yes. And if you see the houses, so people live in farmhouses. And in Arctic thunder region, people live in igloos, and nowadays they started constructing the, using the wooden houses. Yes. So you'll write they live in igloos or wooden houses, you can write. And what do they eat? Prairies. Prairies mostly eat the wheat, because it is a wheat basket of the world. So they prefer to eat wheat and meat from the cattle which they grow, isn't it? And here the people eat whale and caribou meat. They are hunters, isn't it, children? So that's what you will write in the difference. You can include the climatic condition also. Here the climatic condition is neutral, you can say. It is hot summers and cold winters, and in southern hemisphere it is neither cold nor hot. But Arctic thunder region, the climate is completely cold, isn't it? So in that way also you can write it down. Okay, so write these two answers in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your homework, complete the volume book 3, page number 22, S3, plants and animals of Arctic thunder region. Okay, so with this we have completed with our block, and also the different climatic conditions that we find in our, on the world, in the world. Okay, on the earth, in the world. Yes, we have learned about desert regions, forest regions, tropical forest region, temperate grasslands, and Arctic thunder region. The four climatic conditions we have learned. We have learned about the vegetation, the plants, the wildlife, and also the people. How do the people live in that particular regions? Yes. So in the next lesson we have elections. Okay, children. So in the next class I'll meet you with the next block 21, elections. Okay. So see you in the next class, children. Bye.